Get down on your knees!
There is a very real possibility that the murder of Biggie Smalls is directly related to the murder of Tupac.
If you've ever played an MC's version of Top 5, you know that Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. inevitably are among the leading contenders. And from what I've seen, USA Network's February 27th debuting Unsolved, The Murders of Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. is a serious contender itself for one of the drop the mic best new shows of the year so far. After the often uncompromising depths of The Wire and the more recent artistic and commercial successes of The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story, both of which featured director Anthony Hemingway behind the camera, and I know that for better or for worse that I am the target market, Unsolved is simply the remix of the right tune at the right club at the right time of night. So here's the deal of the Mark Rose and Wavy Jones propelled Trojan horse of a limited series. It is, to paraphrase the great Chris Rock, a crime unto itself that the September 7th, 1996 killing of the poetic justice actor and legend in his own lifetime rapper Shakur on the Las Vegas Strip and the March 9th, 1997 drive-by shooting of Biggie in LA have never truly been solved. Now, I'm not sure if the government still hates rap as Rock once declared, but they sure don't want anyone to know who was really behind the murders that came out of that well-flamed East Coast and West Coast beef between the two ex-friends, then or now.
What do you know about the Christopher Wallace murder?
Biggie?
You're going to find out who really killed the Notorious B.I.G.
It's a cold case. I want you to join me. What's the case? Biggie Smalls.
Which brings us, like blockbuster Black Panther, to an analysis of a whole series of near perfectly timed assumptions of and beyond in this Kyle Long created and written and mainly Hemingway-helmed offering. The death of two icons and the big forces and picture in a play via a very viewer-friendly format. Or to put it another way, if Tupac and Biggie mean little to nothing to you, Unsolved's journey, especially with Ross and Johns' spot-on Shakur and Wallace portrayals, great performances from Bokeem Woodbine as a near modern-day LAPD partner to Josh Dummel's detective Greg Candling, who's a co-EP on the series, by the way, and whose 2011 book on the latest investigation on the killings, Name Names, and inspired parts of this series. Isha Hines as the relentless mother of Biggie, and Westwood's Jimmy Simpsons as 1990s put-out-to-pasture cop Russell Poole. Add to that, and this far superior mix over past attempts to tell the individual rappers' interconnected stories, Death Row Records boss Suge Knight, currently awaiting trial for threatening Straight Outta Compton director and murdering another man in a hit and run, and current The Four judge Sean Puffy Combs, potential police cover-ups, family lawsuits, and a search for the truth that ends up spinning around more than a DJ's record, and you have a very solid 10-episode run that no matter how well you know the real players, the tale, and the investigations, rarely reveals its subversive hand, and never fails to deliver the goods, as the real-life goods blend with myth and myth-making, plus it stands to create a whole new POV or two.
This case is legendary, and I want to be the cop that was finally able to help solve it.
Now, even with the great Wendell Pierce on board too, there are a few bumps in the Unsolved road. But if you want something, and I'm name-dropping a couple tunes here, to put all eyes on, or looking for something juicy on the small screen, you might have found a real contender here with Unsolved.